I'm Momo. Welcome to Story Time and Reading Time with Momo. I want to tell you today we're going to read a book that Dr. Seuss started, but he didn't complete, and I'll tell you more about that later at the end. So you got to listen for the whole story so you can hear at the end how this story came about. It's very exciting for me because this is Read Aloud America Week, and Dr. Seuss's birthday is on Tuesday, on March the 2nd. So I wanted to share this with you today. I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoy this book. It's really special. Dr. Seuss's Hooray for Diffendoofer Day. And it's with some help from Jack Perlusky and Lane Smith. Dr. Seuss's Hooray for Diffendoofer Day. That's kind of hard to say. I've always lived in Dinkerville. My friends all lived here too. We go to Diffendoofer School. We're happy that we do. Our school is on the corner of Dinker, Zuber, Dinkazot. It looks like any other school, but we suspect it's not. I think we're learning lots of things not taught at other schools. Our teachers are remarkable. They make up their own rules. Sounds like a fun school, doesn't it? Miss Bobble teaches listening. Miss Wobble teaches smelling. Miss Fribble teaches laughing. Miss Quibble teaches yelling. Miss Twining teaches tying knots in neckerchiefs and noodles and how to tell chrysanthemums from miniature poodles. Miss Vining teaches all the ways a pigeon may be peppered and how to put a saddle on a lizard or a leopard. Look at that saddle on this lizard. So funny. My teacher is Miss Bonkers. She's as bouncy as a flea. I'm not certain what she teaches, but I'm glad she teaches me. Look, she chirps. I'll show you how to tell a cactus from a cow, and then I shall instruct you why a hippo cannot hope to fly. She even teaches frogs to dance and pigs to put on underpants. One day she taught a duck to sing. Miss Bonkers teaches everything. Of all the teachers in our school, I like Miss Bonkers best. Our teachers are all different, but she's the different-er than the rest. She's different-er, all right. We also have a principal. His name is Mr. Lowe. He is the very saddest man that any of us know. He mumbles, "Are they learning this and that and such and such?" His face is wrinkled as a prune from worrying so much. He breaks a lot of pencil points from pushing down too hard, and many dogs start barking as he mopes around the yard. We think he wears false eyebrows. In fact, we're sure it's so. We've heard he takes them off at night. I guess we'll never know. Look, there he's taking off his eyebrows. Isn't that hilarious? But we know he likes Miss Bonkers. He treats her like a queen. He's always there to watch her when she's on her trampoline. Look, she's jumping on the trampoline. Miss Bonkers sounds like a really fun teacher to me. There are many other people who make Diffendoofer run. They are utterly amazing. I love every single one. Our nurse, Miss Clot, knows what to do when we've got sniffles or the flu. One day I had a splinter, so she bandaged me up from head to toe. Miss Plunger, our custodian, has fashioned a machine, a super zooper flooper doo. It keeps the whole school clean. Our music teacher, Mrs. Fox, makes bagpipes out of straws and socks. Our art instructor, Mr. Bees, paints pictures hanging by his knees. Look at him painting pictures, hanging by his knees. Could you paint a picture hanging by your knees? In science class with Mr. Katz, we learned to build robotic rats. In gym, we watched Mr. Bear hoist elephants into the air. Miss Loon is our librarian. She hides behind the shelves and often cries out, "Louder!" when we're reading to ourselves. That's different, isn't it? And look at all the Dr. Seuss books that she's telling them to read louder. We have 3 cooks, all named McMunch, who merrily prepare our lunch. They make us hot dogs, beans, and fries, plus things that we don't recognize. And they cook, they sing their song, not too short and not too long. Roast and toast and slice and dice, cooking lunch is oh so nice. And look, they all look just alike. We were eating their concoctions, telling jokes and making noise, when Mr. Lowe appeared and howled, "Attention, girls and boys!" He began to fuss and fidget, scratching, muttering, sneeze, and cough. He shook his head so hard we thought his eyebrows would come off. He wrung his hands, he cleared his throat, he shed a single tear, then sobbed, "I've something to announce, and that is why I'm here. All schools for miles and miles around must take a special test to see who's learning such and such and to see whose school is best. If our small school does not do well, then it will be torn down, and you will have to go to school in dreary Flobbertown. Not Flobbertown, we shouted, and we shuddered at the name, for everyone in Flobbertown, excuse me, does everything the same. It's miserable in Flobbertown. They dress in just one style. They sing one song, they never dance. They march in single file. They do not have a playground. They do not have a park. Their lunches have no taste at all, and their dogs are scared to bark. Sounds miserable, doesn't it? Look at them, marching in single file. Looking all sad. Everyone looks sad. I wouldn't want to go to Flobbertown. Miss Bonkers rose. "Don't fret," she said. "You've learned the things you need to pass that test and many more. I'm certain you'll succeed. We've taught you that the earth is round and red and white make pink, and something else that matters more, we've taught you how to think." "I hope you're right," sighed Mr. Lowe. He shed another tear. "The test is in 10 minutes. And you're taking it right here." We sat in shock and disbelief. "Oh no," we moaned. "Oh no." We were even more unhappy than unhappy Mr. Lowe. And then the test was handed out. "Yahoo!" we yelled. "Yahoo!" For it was filled with all the things that we all knew we knew. There were questions about noodles, about poodles, frogs, and yelling, about listening and laughing, and chrysanthemums and smelling. There were questions about other things we never seen or heard, and yet we somehow answered them, enjoying every word. One week later, after recess, Mr. Lowe meandered in. We've never seen him smile before, but he wore a grin. He soon began to giggle. Then the giggle grew by half. And then it really happened. Mr. Lowe began to laugh. "You've saved our school, you've saved our school," he jubilantly roared. "We've got the very highest score." He wrote it on the board. Oh my goodness, look at that big old score. I don't even know how to say how big that number is. Miss Bonkers did some cartwheels till her face turned cherry red. She bounded up to Mr. Lowe and kissed him on his head. "Hooray, hooray," she shouted. "I'm so proud I cannot speak." So she did another cartwheel and she pecked him on the cheek. Coughed Mr. Lowe. "You all deserve a bow. I thus declare a holiday. It starts exactly now. Because you've done so splendidly in every sort of way, this day forever shall be known as Differdoofer Day. And furthermore, I promise I won't ever wear a frown. From now on, I know we'll never go to dreary Flobberton Town." We held a celebration. There was pizza, milk, and cake. Like everyone, I ate too much and got a bellyache. We laughed and whooped and hollered the entire school day long. Then we all sang triumphantly the Differdoofer song. We love you, Differdoofer School. We definitely do. There surely is no other school that's anything like you. We're gribulous, you're grobulous. Each day we love you more. You are the school we treasure and unceasingly adore. Oh, finest school in Dinkerville, the only one as well. We love you, Differdoofer School, much more than we can tell. You are so differdooferous, it gives us joy to say, 3 cheers for Differdoofer School. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Now remember, I told you I was going to tell you a little bit more about this book. This book came to be in a different way than any other book you know about. This book was started by Dr. Seuss in 1988 or 89. In 1991, he died. And his secretary and some of his friends got together and got Jack Perlusky and Lane Smith to help them. And they took the pictures that he had started making to make this book but never finished. And he had just scribbled them down and made illustrations and taken notes and put them down and just scribbled down his little illustrations. And they took all of these and they made them into this book. And I think that is just so, so neat. Look at his illustrations that he did. He just scribbled them down. He just took little notes. And they came together and put it all together and made this book. And it's in memory of Dr. Seuss by Jack Perlusky and Lane Smith. Isn't that neat? I just think it's a wonderful, wonderful idea. And wouldn't you like to go to Differdoofer School? I think it's a fun school. And Miss Bonkers is just really fun. I hope that you have a great week. And I want you to enjoy Dr. Seuss Day and enjoy Read Aloud. Read aloud every day. It will help you. Everyone should read. Everyone can enjoy reading. Until we meet again, smile and be happy. Have a great week, and God bless.